All right, today we're cracking the code on what I think is a massive shift in how businesses find new customers. It's all about lead generation, but a new wave of technology is coming in and just completely changing the rules of the game.
So let's just start with one number to set the stage: $32.1 billion. That's what the lead generation market is expected to be worth by 2035. I mean, that is an enormous, fast-growing space. And whenever there's that much money on the table, there are going to be some very big winners and some pretty big losers.
And this really gets to the crucial question, right? In a market this huge, where is the money actually being lost? And more importantly, where is it being won? The answer, and this might surprise you, isn't about spending more money. It's about being faster, much, much faster.
To really understand why speed is basically the new currency, we first need to get our heads around the sheer scale of this opportunity. It's not just big, it's accelerating at an absolutely incredible pace.
Just look at this trajectory. The market's going to grow from around $5.5 billion today to over $32 billion in just about a decade. That's a compound annual growth rate of over 17%. That kind of explosive growth is a huge signal that a major transformation is happening right now.
So what's fueling this fire? Well, it's really a perfect storm. You've got digital transformation pushing every single business online. AI and marketing isn't a nice-to-have anymore. It's essential. And of course, as it gets more and more expensive to get new customers, businesses are just desperately looking for better ways to turn a casual looker into an actual buyer.
And this brings us right to the heart of the problem. In this new world, waiting is literally the most expensive mistake a business can make. The cost of delay isn't just some abstract idea. You can actually measure it in lost customers and lost dollars. Think about the stakes here. 50%. Half of all your potential customers will just walk away from a sale if they can't get a quick answer to their question. That expectation for instant gratification, it's not just for Netflix anymore. It's for every single time we spend money. And this just perfectly highlights the massive gap between what people expect and what they get. The average email response, it takes hours, but the average chat response, 11 seconds. That's the new benchmark. Hours versus seconds. That gap right there is where billions of dollars in sales are just vanishing every single day. Still need proof? Okay, let's look at a super high-stakes industry like real estate. The data is crystal clear. If you respond to a lead within 5 minutes, you increase your chances of closing that deal by 9 times. 9! Can you imagine an agency closing 9 times as many deals just by being faster? Speed isn't just a feature. It's the single biggest lever you can pull for success. Okay, so this brings us to the exciting part, the solution. We already know that instant engagement works. I mean, we've seen it with tools like live chat for years. But now we can take that proven idea and absolutely supercharge it with the power of voice and AI.
Let's start with the baseline. Just adding a regular, old, text-based live chat to a website increases conversions by an average of 20%. That's a huge lift right out of the gate. But honestly, that's only the beginning of the story.
Because the visitors who actually use that chat are over 500% more likely to become a paying customer. Think about it. They've raised their hand, they've shown they're interested, and engaging them right in that moment pays off big time.
And the final number here is the bottom line. The proven return on investment from sales chat is a staggering 305%. This stuff isn't a cost center, it's a revenue-generating machine. Plain and simple, instant engagement works.
So, what's the next evolution? It's this, the Voice AI widget. Think of it as a super smart assistant that lives on your website. It lets visitors just talk, using their natural voice to get instant answers, to see if they're a good fit, or even book an appointment, anytime, day or night. It takes all the power of instant engagement and makes it even more human, even easier.
Okay, the technology is obviously powerful, but where do you actually deploy it for the biggest impact? You don't just throw it everywhere and hope for the best. No, you follow the money. So let's look at the industries that are perfectly primed for this revolution.
You probably notice a pattern here. In industries like financial services and healthcare, the cost for a single lead can be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The lifetime value of a customer is huge, their needs are urgent, and there are often complex rules to follow. In these cases, capturing even a few more leads is a massive, massive win. These are the perfect places to start.
And here's why it's such a great fit. It's because verticals like finance and education already have some of the highest landing page conversion rates. They're already good at grabbing people's attention. A tool like a Voice AI widget doesn't have to create interest from scratch. It just comes in and amplifies and converts the interest that's already there. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. So how does this all come together? We've seen the opportunity, we've seen the problem, we've seen the solution. Now, let's look at the clear, actionable strategy for actually making money with this technology.
And listen, this isn't some giant leap of faith. It's a really clear three-phase plan. You start small, prove the value with a few of your best clients, then you use those success stories, those case studies, to expand your reach. And then you go big by integrating directly into the marketing platforms that businesses are already using every single day. It's a tangible, totally achievable path to success.
Ultimately, the value proposition is just so simple and so powerful. You get a significant lift in your conversions, you get real cost savings compared to old school phone support, and you get the ability to scale by handling multiple conversations at the same time. That means more revenue, lower costs, and way better efficiency. It's a triple win. And that brings us right back to where we started. The new standard for engagement has been set. The expectation isn't a response in a few hours or even a few minutes. It's seconds. Your customers have a question right now. So the only real question left is, are you ready to answer it?